Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Starsector, where you can see we're making a right mess of things here. We have what looks like a Hegemony fleet pursuing somebody else and not us, which is very exciting. We have some privateers that are attempting to make some stuff happen because they're raiding the Arcadia system, and they're fairly comprised. Now, I do, if I look at my colony here real quick, I don't have orbital station there. But we do have Arcadia. Somebody's gonna have heavy industry somewhere. We have salvage yards that are supposedly gonna be producing stuff as well. We'll see kind of how that goes. But yeah, right now, big deal is heavy industries upgrading to orbital works. They're gonna have greater demand for stuff. I can't actually install an item until I go over there. So I do want to make that happen, but do you remember when I complained a lot, and I mean a lot, not just this series but the last series, about the Kalachor Archive mission for going into Atzlan and trying to sneak in and install a transmitter on the Atzlan relay? Well, I got some news for you. We're kind of at war with the Hegemony right now because we are actually in an alliance. Let me get back to the intel screen here so we can look at our alliances. And that's kind of the big to-do from before, is that we are part of the Central Coalition, which is a crappy name, but whatever. Still haven't changed my flag. Well, it's change pending, I guess. Technically, we look like the same team here. But we are currently at war with these guys, which means the VIC and the Hegemony, everybody's favorites. So we're going to go to Atzlan, and we're going to do some business installing a relay. And then we're going to do some other stuff here. You know what? Actually, we do have this bounty up here, which would be pretty good to take care of. So yeah, let's just, you know what? Let's just kind of audible here. We're in the middle of a war, but we can totally swing over there. That's MAM, where this is. Target's located in the MAM star system. Yeah, let's do it. Because as fun as it would be to fight these guys right now, technically I am recovering from the last battle I'm in. So we're going to see if we can kind of dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge, maybe. They're still not pursuing us. They're pursuing the small fry. Apparently we're all pursuing the small fry, so that's fine. And let's just take a look at some of the other missions pop up, because if anything's pretty convenient, that's fine. Oh, one great thing that I was told before, I don't think there's a system that's going to qualify for it. One of the great comments that I got, I did play a little bit because I had to go out of town, is that if there's a planet that's really good in one of these black hole systems, I can put in that orbital lamp and make that work. I could go ahead and take that VIC delivery bus out. I don't think I want to. We're kind of on our own mission, but I'd be totally justified in doing it. So let's go ahead and head up to Atzlan. Oh, it's been a little while since I played. Oh, pirate activities in Atzlan. Isn't this what I was supposed to be waiting for, too? I never got this in the base game. So we want to go over here. Technically, I'd want to do something like pop in from one of these other side things. So let's go ahead and go in from the system jump point. Let's do this correctly. And pretty much our plan's simple. We are going to fight our way through whatever. So look at you guys raiding the star system. Good job. Good job. Go team. And all we're going to do is just try to hit this. Now we have a patrol that's coming for us. That's fun. They're pursuing our fleet, but do you know what you're doing here? That's fine. Hey everybody. They're going to try to go away from us somehow. And we're going to pursue them with our second in command. We don't have everybody at top shape, but we have enough at top shape, so... Ship recovery, that's a big nope. So we just destroyed a patrol for some reason. They're running. So let's see, if they run far away enough, we can just totally do this, right? Ha! Look at that! So easy when we're the pirates. Alright, so that's done. Kalachor Archive. What's our next mission here? Go to back up here and retrieve the archive from this. So we got the sniffer in there. That's fine. Like I said, I do need to return home and get some of that stuff taken care of. I did get a message from somebody saying that I really need to get salvage works on another planet, just to make sure that I'm feeding enough into heavy industry, because ship parts apparently don't do very good by trade. So that's something I'll deal with. And another thing that I apparently forgot about that's pretty important is that if I can I should be able to upgrade to a Star Fortress if I can just get enough money. But right now this place is doing very well, even with 7 stability. So I'm pretty happy about the colony performance and all that stuff here. We have a little bit less access because we have some hostile factions, but it's cool. I don't think I try to raid that place though. I think we just move on. .org. Oh look! There's the special task force again. So they're running. They might actually be coming for me in a minute. But yeah, if I'm already hostile with the Hegemony, there's... Really? Dudes. Y'all are about to get pirated. Look at this. All the pirates. Everybody's just running away from me / pursuing me. Are you sure you want this? I'm not sure if you do. So we're going to escape the war for a second here as we have another... Oh, wow. That's, I don't know if we can be friends with the Starlight Cabal right now, but I like that they're raiding the system too, because that just means they're going to have a good time. So let's just go ahead and go to MAM. Let's do that bounty because it's here. That'll give us a chance to repair. We have a crap ton... Oh, wow. Oasis is deteriorating. Not much of an oasis. Alright. So like I said before, and I've said this, I've kind of gone roundabout a few times. I got stupid and ran into a storm. Our goal is to go back to our home system, but we're going to kind of try to be smart about it. Because I want to make sure I have money for stuff. And get all that in there. By the way, Arcadia, I had a plan for when you got up to the next level. I'm pretty sure it's a refinery. So it's I didn't like write good notes. But you're really close to size 6. So I need to make sure I have refinery money. And then we have some other buildings that I need to build as well. Yeah, refinery is one of the things that we want. Another thing that we do want to build is a Senate, which is good. There was something about... Let me go by this. World symbols is another thing. This will increase stability and give a story point when you build it. Apparently gives a population growth bonus, but what does that do? Unless it's population growth for everybody. But we got some things that we can build for story points, which is nice. So here's MAM. My brain is like ticking all over the place. This is an independent bounty, not a Starlight Dissident bounty, so we're doing this just more to make the money and blast the things. We don't know where you are in MAM, so let's find out. Okay, please tell me we have some Ludic Pathers somewhere. We do have an orbital laboratory that I didn't do anything with. We have an Azure world over here. We just know that they are here. Alright. So there's a base. There's these guys. So I think we do need to hit Micah Haven here just for some fuel. It's always fuel. Okay, so they did get the star base in there. I was kind of hoping to avoid that. Well, we'll just fight everybody. Means we need to get our heavy hitters on the front line. We need... Unfortunately, the Medica took some serious damage. And I think Frank's Space Cat's good. We'll deploy the Kobayashi Maru in just a little bit. Let's see here. Can we fit both of these burritos in? No. Let's do it like this. I know they're unmanned, but the Invincible Reason and the Barksdale have some really nice drones that go with them, and that's going to work really nicely. So... we don't have any capture points. This is where it's a little annoying that I got them where I got them. So let's rally over here. And we're going to buddy system like so. You follow you, you follow you. You're going to stay independent. You're going to stay independent. And everybody's going to move. Alright. This could work out really well. This could work out really terribly. But regardless, the fight is here already. And fortunately, Captain Warcrimes is only thinking, oh my god, what are you doing? It's just a big show-off move at this point. It's like, I'm not going to ram you. I'm just going to no-scope 360 you. Okay. This is fine. So see, they got a bunch of shit firing us. It's a low-level station, but it's still a station. So we're just going to kind of back it up. We already need to retreat the Queen Crimson because the Queen Crimson is apparently in serious pain. So get the fuck out of here. We'll see who else we can bring in. Don't know if you just got hit by a missile or already damaged and I missed it when I deployed. So who can we reinforce with? Looks like it's going to be Tony. And Tony, old McTony had a farm. EIEIO. And on that farm you followed this big thing named the Die My Darling, EIEIO. So we just want to hold the line here, let them come to us instead of engaging directly in the station with everybody swimming around them, because that's how they get an advantage and that's how they get the upset win on this fight. So I need to get my people positioned and then go in together. That's the plan. My officer aggression is clearly playing well with that. So we're kind of here. How are we going to do this? Let's send you over on the left side. Let's send you up front. You can take on up front as well. And let's just try to work it in slowly. We'll see if we can take some space here. Because this is part of the some of the mod enhancements where these independent fleets, these pirate fleets, have much stronger ships to work with. Like, these aren't just stupid Ludic tankers. These are, like, actually dangerous Ludic tankers. So that's fun. Alright. I guess we'll try to target you. Don't know for sure how that's going to work, but we're going to give it a shot real quick. I just don't want to overstretch, because I know these guys can be incredibly ballistic. Okay, let's get back. Last thing is I need is some little guys doing problems here. We have flat cannons coming out. Let's recharge. Alright, I don't really like where you're going here, so let's actually send you in to hit this. And for some reason, you're really backing the hell off, so there must be some pretty interesting suppression fire here. Alright. Just let the sabots go, and then... Okay, so that's a Prometheus gone. Once again, these things are just so tanky. Alright, so you're dead. We got a bunch of tiny ships now that we're... Okay, if you really want to just keep your shields away from my front, that's fine. So this is just, like, not fair at this point. Racking up the kills like it's nothing. But you're going to get on my backside some, which is a little annoying, so... You know, maybe it's time for me to, like, fly around the side here. Let's get my group back in here. Just get back to the main engagement at this point. Can we go ahead and nail you on the side here? Maybe. Would be better if we had both things out in the open. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay, the Luxuria needs to go in just a minute, probably. Alright. So you're gone. Our ships are actually looking okay. Yeah, even you're looking okay. Alright, so it looks like we don't need massive EMP today. Their big threats are gone. Let's speed this up a little bit. Because, yeah, the Magic School Bus is pretty much a space station in of itself. Why are they so strong? Are they so strong? Are you sure about that? Okay, we'll just fire in the hole. See, we got flat cannons on there. This is the Resolute's bread and butter. It just takes hits. That's all it does. And you, sir, you are facing off against the wrong thing. Okay, we got a bunch of tiny frigates that I'm chasing. Kind of below my pay grade, but we're doing it at warp speed, right? Let's go ahead and get over here. Zoop. Hi, how you doing? We're fighting fast, or fast fighting. Alright. Should be able to clear this bounty out here in just a second. Maybe. Certainly, there we go. Having to tickle their stuff down. Oh, there's the... Oh, you have the big bendy collar that somebody wanted to change their stuff into. So they're dead, which is fun. Send a small pursuit squad. And we got most of them. Ship recovery, not interested. Alright, so we got some supplies, got some fuel. We should be able to get some resalvage here. No, but unfortunately what that means is that I was going to raid that base before, but now I can't. So it's going to get a little awkward here in just a minute. Once again, we have that orbital laboratory that we could possibly dump some ships in, but I don't really want to. Anyway, we got more money. That's kind of our goal. Let's double check and make sure that orbital lab doesn't have anything else going on. Okay, so you guys are all going to run away from us because we're big and scary. Vic's now fighting the Fang Society. What else is new? Okay, some kind of experimental nanoforge and none of our blueprints fit, so we're not salvaging. Alright, that was an awkward hiccup. Okay, so what do we do now? We still do have this science team that we can return. We have this that we can return. I still want to go home in just a little bit, so we'll save this for later. We'll save this for later. We did the hard, annoying part. Although I wouldn't mind getting to getting the sort of gate beacon pretty fast here. But let's work our way down here because that's what I said we were going to do last time. Should have enough fuel for it, right? Yeah, we'll be able to make a stop along the way. A few stops and maybe borrow some fuel from the Hegemony. That'd be pretty good. But I love the fact that we started with 4,000 supplies and we're churning through them pretty well. Alright, so back to it. Alright, Vic's trying to invade. Fun. Give me more things to shoot later. Okay, wrong way. Show enough. So I think maybe my goal here is going to see if I get into a big scrum in the middle of space here, it's going to be fine. Like Wyatt salvaging, they're still raiding Arcadia. I have no idea how that's going, but I significantly weakened Arcadia earlier. So it should be okay. Another Ludic Path base. I love how the Ludic Path base bounties still have like massive price scaling. I think if it's in Dunzak, we just go ahead and do it now. Like, our fleet's fine. Hey, look! It's another mercantile convoy. Mercantile, Colossus Freighter. Don't really care. So there's Atzlan again. We're gonna go to one of these unoccupied stars. What? Oh, I thought that was Diable. That wasn't very happy. Alright, just give me a moment, and thank you for bearing with me because stuff keeps coming up here all of a sudden. Alright. Alright. That's fine. It's just, it would be nice when people call me if they just called me one time. Alright, I just gave a big smoker's wheeze there. Pather cells at the following colonies. We don't know everything about this base. I wonder who that is. Okay, well, we're just gonna jump in here and look for a big old Pather base. It's probably up there. It's probably not there. Alright, well, that's a Pather fleet. And if we go all the way over here, got some more fleets. I'd love to actually, like, raid the Lotus Station before I got to it, but they're gonna fight me first. Nope, they're running. Now they're pursuing. Now they're gonna fight. Okay. Well, I guess we're just getting paid to blast some space stations out of the sky today, aren't we? They have better armor, they have better damage. This is actually one that I need to take pretty seriously. We'll put a similar lineup in there as before. So we'll go a little drone heavy. Wait. Oh, fuck. Okay, so the Queen Crimson disappeared, so I think what happened is that I didn't check the recovery box, and it actually got destroyed before it could retreat, so... Oh, damn, I'm sorry. But at the same time, once I get my nanoforges up and running, I will build a Queen Crimson too. So that's irritating, but I'll deal. So my irresponsibility knows no bounds. Let's take the Medica in there. We want a lot of drones. Alright, so that's what I get for clickety-clicketing a little bit too fast. So you're going to follow you, you follow you. You follow me, you move on your own. Alright. It's as I said before, those VIC ships are incredibly fragile. And I've had to, as you've probably seen, I've had to babysit them for a very long time with story points and stuff. And as I've talked about plenty of times, I do have plans for upgrading them eventually. So let's go meet up to the left. Everybody get over here. All of our little fighters are going to fight all of their little fighters, and it's going to be a grand old time. Fizzle's going to do Fizzle things. But yeah, I can't believe I missed that. Usually I'm like, okay, here it is. It's recoverable. So yeah, that's really just me making a big oopsie. Okay. So they got a bunch of little leading end ships. Hopefully I can just smack down a lot of these because they're Ludic ships, and it doesn't look like they're terribly well put together. The Magic School Bus is saying, watch out, we might get shot. That's why you have your special shields. Look at it, just pin down those things. Okay, we've kind of split up our forces now. So you know what, let's get rid of this. And let's rally over here instead. Alright. This will be fine. Could probably actually warp speed around some of it. That may be a terrible idea, but we're going to do it anyway. I just threw those debris like out of everywhere. Alright, so Falcon punched. That's an Annihilator rocket that came after us. And yeah, we just started the popcorn popper, I guess. Okay, we got some nice slowdown now, so that's fun. Let's just do this one at a time. Alright, so this guy's gonna be annoying. I mean, all these guys are going to be annoying because this ship isn't really a brawler. It's not built to take on like a 5-on-1 like the Resolute is, so we're just going to try to keep some baddies off its backside as we actually ram it. I guess that is a ramming is our goal. How are we doing? I guess you're getting hit next. Okay. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Let me hear you say wayo, wayo. Magic School Bus might actually be in trouble, though. I just got hit in the engines with a missile. So let's not over-pursue here. They're just about dead. There we go. Okay, they're waiting for me to vent so I can get hit by missiles, so we'll see how this goes. Alright. Got lots of hugs here from everybody. And Fizzle's just having a great time over here, so let's stop defending this place. Let's send you into here. And we'll just let everybody kind of clean up. I like Fizzle going freestyle, though, so Lord Fizzlebeef, not in the Magic School Bus. Don't be confused. It's all by design. Not a great design, just a design. Let me not accidentally have my shields down when something blows up. Okay, that's a little bit of a problem. We may want to warp out of here. Thwip! Alright. That's our Get Out of Dodge card. Okay. Like, sometimes the devil is in the details of just the little tiny ships that overwhelm you over time. But just being able to microwave cook these things feels a little unfair. So I haven't had an episode in a while where I've just absolutely beat up and punished the Ludic Path. I guess they were due. Okay, we'll vent after this. Still got a hit in, which is a little annoying. Okay, did not manage to get my missiles EMP'd, so that's a plus. Okay, we're going to need to reposition here in just a second, so let's reposition in the dumbest way possible. 3, 2, 1, fly! Okay, only took some hull damage from the front for that. Actually took a missile. I'm not doing very good with controlling my shields today. This is a little bit... This is a sign of a little bit that I need to play... Okay, that's bad. Okay, we lived. Alright, so far we haven't, like, died. We haven't really, like, pushed in on this base either. So this is why we have, like, a big bonus here. Fizzle, get in on the base. I don't have anybody I really need to retreat, do I? No, you're good, you're good. I'm good, you're good. So everybody's kind of holding up pretty well. Maybe the High Tower Vigil could be doing a little better. But considering it just lost its nose cone again. I mean, I've seen that story before. Alright, so now we're getting pincered by some tiny things. Okay, that's who we need to retreat. We need to retreat the Barksdale. Get out. You're good. Let's go ahead and retreat you two, and we'll bring in some reinforcements. May need to watch my hull if I let myself keep getting hit this way. Alright, so I'm just giving him free shots. It's really just massive disrespect on my end. Like, yeah, you know what, you can shoot me a bit. But what's going to come of it? Nothing is going to come of it. Alright. Let's see, there's all your rocket bombers. That's kind of a problem. I like that I'm eating up all these shots. But I need to get down here. Need to get back with our support. Hi, I like it. I'll find honor in death, just not today. Kobayashi Maru is now in trouble. So you retreat. Apparently you lost your engagement to this. I'm curious about what the Prometheus is doing that's giving this so much trouble, but I guess we are not going to find out because I want you to get out. Don't want to lose that ship because I forgot what story points are and how to recover ships. So the nice thing about this fleet, and the nice thing about having big space battles, is that we still have the opportunity to refresh things. If I had the fleet hull, or the fleet size, or deployment size back to the default of 400, this just means I'd be cycling through things harder, but we couldn't see some of our big ships on the field at the same time, which to me isn't as fun. Although I understand where other people are coming from. I've gotten a number of questions about why I'm doing this the way I'm doing it. Although the end result is just because it's fun, and I like fun. Okay, so you guys are really going after our friend here. Alright. So we got 3 ships retreating, and then we'll get some reinforcements in here in just a minute. But it looks like the bulk of the fight's over. If we could drop you on this, that would be really nice. But yeah, now we're cooking with gas. Okay, and vent. Magic School Bus is really not messing around with just how many things they have, or just how many missiles they have to fire. Okay, so we'll see if we can solo this side. There we go. Battle station's gone, so our bounty is now set. We have 128 points to reinforce. Let's reinforce with some good strength. Yeah. So I have the dragon and the aggressor I need to take back. And I need to get my shipbuilding in here because, oh man, Magic School Bus is sitting there and eating it. And that's not great, so I guess a lot of high-pressure situations will do that. I don't really want to be on the front side of that, so let's get over to the back side. Are you guys seriously running away now? That's no fun. So yeah, that's like a serious autocannon there. I can see that being a problem. Those rocket launcher little drones, also not my favorite. But yeah. Interesting. I guess what happened was that the Kobayashi Maru had a lot of flux problems, and it just couldn't make it work. All right, so we got you on our sights. We should be able to knock out your engines right here, and that is that. All right, that looks like a victory. All right, did we lose anybody? No. Did we have some ships take some substantial damage? Yes. Okay, gotta pay better attention about what's here for recovery, so. All right. The Ludic Path hates us. I'm shocked by this information. So there's another station that I cannot raid. And there's auxiliary turrets, which we can't use. Cool, so lots of money. Some actual tri-tac rep. Ludic Path Cell and False Hope is now gone, so that's a double whammy bonus. Yeah, and we're going back here, right? One of these, I think it was here. Alright, so let's look at accepted here. We have 52 days to do this. Like I said before, if I don't actually get that, I'm not going to be too sad. So let's go fix the researcher ransom situation. Alliance at War, Psi Nation, and Brighton. Do we really want to bring them into this? I think that's fine. Total war strategy. That's fine. At war with these people. I was about to say, I don't want to fight Psy Nation. We are friends now, so we have 1,000,000 credits to our name. And this is going to be kind of how it is as time moves on. Arcadia still almost there. You'll be getting a little bit more profit pretty soon. Maybe even this episode will get it, but I'm going to... we actually have another skill point as well. And there's a lot of options I have for where I want to put skill points. It's probably not going to be up here. I do want to work towards colony management. I'd love to work towards ground operations, but these do so little, whereas these do a lot. I mean, derelict, contingent, and field repairs are kind of anti-synergy, but the other ones work okay. I'll think about it. So we've still got repairs. We're under crew strength now, so... That's unfortunate, but we can fix it. If we just go shopping, we're at war with everybody in the sector, so that's fun. Got another ship down here. I love going down here. It's like everybody is hostile with us now. Everybody hates us. We're not going to be able to sell on the open market right now in the core worlds. And that's okay, and maybe that's another reason for me to go to another place, but I'll see what I can do about getting crew. Like here, how far down are we on crew? Not that far down. Just a little understaffed. Let's see what we got here. Oh wait, no, they won't want to talk to us because that's Arcadia, and we just raided the shit out of Arcadia not that long ago. I love the little pop-ups here. So here is... we joined an alliance, now everybody's at war. Irradiated world from the VIC. Ha! They're like, nah, we don't want you to do that. So... I'm curious about going over here, but I think I want to drop off the kitties at the pool at Alpha Ala, but clearly to do that, we're going to need to make a stop. Alright, well, let's go down here first. And then we can work our way back up. Because Fortuna is reliably rateable. You guys are fun. So where are we supposed to be going again? Accepted. So Coletta and the Ludic Church. Alright. So we're kind of starting on the wrong side, but that's okay. Let's just pop in a little bit like this. Call it a good day. And then we have neutral station. So the Ludic Church actually, it's one of the few people that is not wanting to completely destroy us. Which means I should have had my beacon on. Alright, so sorry about that. Hopefully you'll trade with us. They're still neutral. Okay, so we can repair our ships. That's good. See, some trading partners is nice. Want to buy some more Marines. Want to buy some more crew. The Knights of Lud won't sell to us, but this is fine. We've got the money for it now. And then we can sell some shit too. We're just going to sell it on the open market. I don't really care about tariffs. We have some high-value prisoners as well as a lot of gear. And that gear is taking up precious inventory space as well as these metals. Alright. Just worth thinking about some of these things. Okay, I think I'm going to be fine like this if we just dump. Like, let's see what this does. Right now, we have minimal suspicion. We dump off 2,000 metals. we have still minimal suspicion. So that wasn't even necessary. But the important thing is that now we do have fuel to get over here, right? So if we go over here and we go ahead and do this, doctrine and blueprints. See, like we're trying to build ships now. We need better stuff. I know ship quality's down at 2. More ships is 4. Let's see if we do it like this. So higher ship quality, officer quality. Let's do better ship quality, more ships. I don't really care about officers very much. Carriers, a little bit of phase ships. This seems fine. This seems interesting. I love that we have the incursion blueprints somehow. Like, we have all kinds of capital ships. It's just getting the other ships to do their thing. One thing I'm trying to remember is, did I actually get the... I don't think I actually have the VIC. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Omni Shield. Okay, we do. So we can build more of these. So let's go ahead and build... Oh, well. We don't want to do that there. So let's do like this. Alright, so doctrines and blueprints. That's fine. Okay, we'll do that later because I think I gotta figure out something else before I start building ships. All right, so that's a lot of time. That's a lot of time menuing. So let's go over here. Com directory. How you doing? Give me this prisoner. That's fine. I've done the story point thing before. Let's consider our military options for a second. So they got a lot of shit around here, so I can't even raid them. They also have decent defenses, so I probably don't want to raid them. They don't have a lot of high-value stuff, so... That's a Hegemony planet there. Cute. Let's go pay it a visit, and then we can pay Maria a visit, too. And look, they're getting in a fight! Hooray! So you guys are running away from me. So we got here. Colony info. They have a lot of nothing. Not even like a military installation. So this is great. Launch raid. Not a lot of defenses. I think we just need fuel. I mean, I could get supplies, but... Isn't fuel what I always need? I love how it says light there, but let's go ahead. Vengeance fleets coming after me. Alright, well. Sorry, our fleet's kind of thirsty here. So let's go over to Maria as well. Hey, you. Ha! Ludic Church, they like us a little better now. So we'll be able to build back. We'll be able to build... the Queen Crimson 2. I'm just not sure if I'm going to make it that tiny ship or if I'm going to make it a Nasasio. I feel like I'm wanting to transition to some of the Star Federation phase fleets, so I think that's how we're going to do it. So let's pop in here real quick. Independent Station, you guys are all having a great time. Maria actually has some defenses. Has a heavy industry, but doesn't have a lot of stuff going on with it. If we launch a raid, that's actually not great. Let me check my map here. If I have enough to go home, and I do, then that's fine. If I were to raid them, it would be to attack their battle station and then go. But I do kind of just want to get home first. So see, we keep our beacon on, and now we're honestly the bad people that they don't want to mess with. And that's okay. So we've had some fun today, and now we know that the Gauntlet of Prejudice... Oh, Prudence. The Gauntlet of Prejudice could also work. We know the Ludic Church is trying its damnedest to stay relevant. Jokes. I got jokes today. They're not very good, and they don't come out as jokes. So we're just going to fly back to our home world just in time for Totally Not Christmas, because I don't know what holidays they celebrate in Starsector. So Colony Expedition, the Federation is going for somewhere else, and they've arrived in system. So the Federation growing healthy and strong is very nice. It's all good. We just have, like, a bunch of fighting right now. And all we've got to do is get home and fleet launch from Citadel Arcadia. So they really don't like us, and they're coming after us, and I'm cool with that. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to know what it says, though. So, trade here is being... a hunter fleet is being prepared to seek you out and eliminate you if possible. It'll pursue us for 2 months. So, Abraxia. Where have we colonized now? Interesting. Well, I'll take a minute to look off camera, because this is definitely not where I was expecting it to go, but it's fine. As long as you're making stable planets, I'm happy. Speaking of stable planets, we're just about home. There goes Wyatt Salvaging. With better looking ships, maybe. That's kind of a weird trade convoy, but it's fine. Phoenix repairs completed. Here, a Viking repairing damaged weapon mounts, so these little derelict ships here are having a good time. That's one reason I like to drag them around a little bit. False Hope is pretty close to there. So, if we're going to be installing our... let's just make sure I do this right. If we're going to be installing our heavy industry, which I love that the upgrade can happen at the same time. We need to go to Frozen Heart first. Y'all have such good recommendations for names, by the way, much better than what I could come up with. Look, there's a friend. Oh, there's a neutral. So it's the core factions, except for the dickhead that hate me. And they're under construction, so that's good. And you're fine. And you're fine. We just need some better patrol fleets. So, first things first, let's manage the colony. Let's install an item. And that item is going to be a pristine nanoforge. Ship and weapon production quality by 50%. Increases production by 3 units. Causes permanent pollution. Well, this is not a habitable world, right? So, extreme cold, thin atmosphere. We're going to find out in just a second. Yep. So, just like that, we have a lot more going on here. So, the next thing I need to do, honestly, is drop off some of these kitties at the pool. We still have this here, but once again, I didn't read it very closely. Planets that are in darkness. So that would include black holes. Y'all may remember from the last series that I did actually have a black hole planet that I built up. But that's because it had a yellow star in it too. So let's go ahead and... since this place is going to need ship components. Stockpiles during shortages. Let's see here. This heavy industry demands metal plates. So that's fine. And then maybe we just grab 1,000 more people. And 1,000 more supplies. Let's go ahead and make our 4th colony here. This is Alpha Aloe 1, a barren world. We're not going to do this for mining. We're going to do this for it being a good place for a security detail, and we can even put some more salvage up there as well. So that's going to be a colony that's all about well, if it looks like we need the salvage yard. But let's go ahead and establish another colony while I'm here. Look, our colony expedition is so good. Alright. Ceasefire offer. Huh. Open intel screen. Well, first off, we have this stuff here. Let's look at our new here. So, ceasefire offer. So, offering a ceasefire to end the ongoing hostilities in the absence of further overt hostile actions that will run for 150 days. Reject. I'm not done kicking you around, Hegemony. But let's go ahead and establish a colony here. And we'll just keep that name for now. Alright, so you're building a spaceport. So we're going to need some other stuff here. First thing we're going to need to build is a patrol HQ, which requires a functional spaceport. That patrol HQ is going to get upgraded pretty much immediately, so I'm not going to waste money building mining here. I can go ahead and build some ground defenses, though. So and ground defenses, even just for the stability bonus. Can I also build a way station? Do we not have... Okay, we still have way stations. Alright. Can't do it until we have a functional spaceport. But here we go, and now that Morgan is here again... You know what? I think if we look back at our colonies, this means that we are back to not being as good. So I'm pretty sure I need to decide which one's going to get the alpha core, and I'm pretty sure the one I want to get the alpha core, it might be here. But Frozen Heart has a lot going for it too, even though it's colony size 4. So maybe we do go ahead and put the alpha core on Arcadia. The goal is going to be putting a lot of alpha cores on stuff, so this is fine. It'll increase the production, or it'll keep the production increase of the salvage yards as well. Can I not upgrade that with story points, or do I need to be here? Because that may be worth doing. Alright, so let's go over here. Alright, so false hope. Yeah, that's what I wanted to check. So we're getting a management penalty right now. So let's look in the storage. Let's pull one of you out. Not two of you out, just one of you out. We have a lot of other cores, which is fine. We have a bunch of ship components we can just move around. Might as well grab those. And then just drop off some weapons at the pool. I have some other ships that I can build up as well. But this at least kind of concludes phase 1 of a massive space war. And there's a lot of other upgrades I got to do in my colonies, so that's fine. Like if we look over here for adding a structure, we can add a commodity forge. We can build a planetary shield because we have the money for it, a requisition center. Don't want to build any of these industries. Intelligence command center. World symbols, once again, still probably a good thing. A variable assembler. Start using some VPCs. Although I need to remember which assembler actually destroys stuff and which one of it doesn't. So I'll figure that out in just a minute. So counterport embassy. Embassy's good. Senate's good. Let's go ahead and build a Senate. Alright. Because the Senate will cost less to upkeep here. So, like, let's go ahead and go back down here. We have some mining 49er stuff down here. Alright, what's this bounty? Way too far away, but it looks very doable. Okay, so there's Frozen Heart. We don't want to do that. There are little happy space stations under construction. Managing this colony, and what do you get? Just install you. Now, we already have some good stuff here because we have these two. So pretty much what we're doing is the increased stability. But that's fine. That's going to help our profit quite a bit and hopefully push this over the top. Because once again, we want refinery on here. Can we assign an AI core? Reduce salvage units required per output by 10 and decreases monthly salvage unit decay by 40. Okay, so that's not the interaction I expected. But it's still fine, it's there. So we have 600 or so thousand left. We got a lot of stuff going on. And now Arcadia has a ludic path cell. Well, that's fun. So let's go ahead and manage the colony and put this shit in the resource stockpiles. So now you'll have plenty of ship components to get you started. And then technically as Frozen Heart builds up, you know what? I'm going to see how the inter-system trade works. Because I know technically mining, first off, mining is too good here for me to not have it. But I still want to put another privateer base. So I don't know if I want to drop something temporarily in here until we get to that point. I mean, this is the only place that qualifies for a supercomputer. We can make improvements here as well. I think we can also install an AI core here. We'll have to figure that later. I'll do some of that management off camera, but I'm pretty much at time here for now. So this is Asher. Let's just take one more look at the map here just to see what's going on. We still have systems over here I want to explore. We still have the core worlds that mostly hate us. I think the time has come for me to go say hey to the VIC and see what I can do about that. Custom production is what I was looking for before. So now that we have that in place, can I sort by phase ships? Yes, I can. So, Nasasio. Once again, it's a little different. But let's go ahead and get that and get the VIC one as well. Like I said, I really like how these are performing. So, that's pretty good. And if we do some of our warships as well, phase ships, warships, all ships. I don't know if there's anything really huge that I want to build right now. I have a lot of stuff that I like. I mean, like the Tyrant could be fun. The Renegade just looks interesting. The Pebble's definitely my kind of ship because it's totally not a Pebble. We've seen some of this before, so we'll start with some of the Star Federation stuff. I love that it's ass. It's literally just ass. But yeah, I think, you know what? I got this suggestion like 10 videos ago. But it may be time for us just to try to do a big invasion of VIC just to steal a bunch of blueprints. Specifically to try and see if we can get the stuff that will let us get the better battleship blueprints, yes, but also some of the stuff so that if we look at our colony here real quick. Oh, damn. I messed that up. Alright, I thought I'd already punched that through, but this is what we want. Confirm. Alright. But also, if we look at our colonies real quick, we have all these places that have these VIC revitalization centers. Which reminds me, I need to go fix this, and then we'll call it a day. So, revitalization center, we're keeping it on for now, so we're going to change an officer. If anybody has any other requests, this is the one that I couldn't figure out before, but now that I looked at the picture in the files, it's just that the file names don't match up with the pictures that are on here. But he wanted to be Tony the Triangle because of the giant collar here, so that's fine. But that'll do it for this one. Thanks for watching. This is Asher. We will do this again in the near to far to in-between future. I think it's finally time we paid a visit to our original buddies here. And if the Hegemony wants to help, that's fine. But I do think I can successfully punch through with the fleet that I have. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace between Psi Nation and the Hegemony. I'm gonna vote no. So they voted for peace. So, well, they're no longer sending stuff with us. Alright, well, that's a little disappointing. I think we still go in and say hey to the VIC just because they don't have to like us. We'll figure it out. Alright, so orbital station, Dival Avionics type station at Frozen Heart, because that's fun. Alright, let's park our ships and let's call it a day. I've ended this episode too many times already. But yeah, thanks for watching. Ooh, storage button is what I want. But yeah, we'll do this again soon. You all have a great one, a good one, an even better one. See you next time.